Good evening. Thanks for joining me on part 2, the professional opening to Scotty Senior's live stream. Hopefully the mic and everything is being broadcast perfectly clearly. Hello? Yes. Ooh, that fella sounds awfully polite. I'm sure his followers are awfully nice and pleasant people. JJ Balding is in the house. Ha 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 ha. Craig is there too. Hello again. Neil is back. So's Turbo. Angela's here too. Thanks for joining me in this second very professional stream. As you can see, everything's working absolutely fine, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely fine. All except for this right here. I'm not going to take them gifts. You know, I have a funny feeling if I hang on to them, just like Super GT is doing in one of his videos I watched. He's hanging on to them because there's going to be an update. They're maybe going to be random. You could win anything, not just the worst prize available. Anyway, out we go. Apologies for the ending of the last one. Let's pop out the chat again in this one. See if we can be a bit more focused this time. Pop out the chat. And do I have to? No, it's already. Satisfying. Oh yeah, is in the house. Adele Boy's in the house. Lee is back in the house. Thank you very much. Scotty, when the update comes, we lose our gifts. They told us already. Can anyone... he's talking shite, isn't he, guys? Is he trying to get me to use them? And when is the update coming? Can anyone else confirm that JJ is not just talking shite? He does like to talk shite, JJ. In fact, he likes to shout shite pretty damn loud. Anybody else heard that rumour that JJ has just said? Or is that just nothing to worry about whatsoever? Don't do that on me. Right, we're following the wee circle, but the update is late April. That's not the important bit when the update is. It's the shite you're talking. Of course there'll be an update, but you're going to lose your gifts. Why would they do that? Why would they do that on you? We're taking your gifts. They're not. You're talking shite. I don't believe you. There's no way. Neither to think about it. I just had to think about it. There's no way Mr. Turismo will take all your gifts off you. They're gifts from Mr. Turismo. I know you all moan about him. There's no way the man would do that. I'm not talking shite, right, guys? With a winky face. Yes, confirmation that he was talking shite, guys. Chief Shite Talker in the chat. I have to follow the circle. There it is. There it is. What cars have we got? What one has the bigger TP? They're both about the same. 132. We'll take you. We'll take you. Just in case it's a bumper car race. Neil in that chat this time. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. OP at it. It just takes practice. It just takes practice. Right. We're on the easy peasy level here, guys. For any of you just joining us on the second account, the important thing is that we just don't have any trouble winning races. Easy, super duper, easy peasy level. We'll be able to win these motos in one go every time. No problems whatsoever. You know, just fly through them as quick as we can. Get everything opened up. Try and get some race cars on the second account that we can play on. Some money built up on it. And you can see the reason why we have it on super duper easy peasy level. Up to 4th place already. I smell a 3 for 1. I smell a 3 for 1, you know. Oh, but the Colin McRae coming out as well that day. Oh my goodness, we caught it as well. Only thing missing was driving like that. Hi cars, says JJ. I'm on fire with that chat. Can't believe I'm doing so well. That was a big one too. There was 2 words in that one. That's why I said not to tell him, JJ. You're not going to tell me something now. Let's not tell Scotty about tuning. In this race, looks like I don't need to tune in this race. I prefer you not to tell me about tuning. Tuning, yeah. Not when I'm feeling magical. We're not even looking anywhere near tuning whatsoever. Don't read the chat, says JJ. I'm like moving up the levels in the chat, like I think a wee bit. Wish I put mine on easy. Yeah, I'm sure you do. How did he? Where did he come from? Where did he come from? Huh? Come here. Whilst we're daydreaming on the easy peasy level. Easy peasy. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to worry about, guys. It's the easy peasy level. You just need to get around here. Ooh, a wee bit of pressure on us, but it really shouldn't be a problem. Where's the finish line? I think we've another bit to go to the finish line. 2 corners. We'll be okay, guys. We'll be okay. Look at the speed of them. Look at the speed of them. Right, 1 more corner. Surely they're going to slow down because they're shite. They're on the easy peasy level. So they are. He'll definitely slow down around this corner. And I'll go flat out around it. Where do you see him slowing down? We could have won that without tuning, I think. Gonna have it in a row. Right, so first try at this one. Let's see if we can do this. We've not tuned this vehicle. It'll probably be really slow compared to the rest of the cars, I would imagine. Don't know, I just get a feeling of these things, you know. I'm not psychic. We'll be able to edit this. If you start giving me too much stick and abuse, we will have to save clips like this here and just start editing them for proof that it only takes us 1 go to do this shit on the easy peasy level. And that's why I recommend the easy peasy level. There'll be no fucking about getting seconds or thirds. That'll be one and done. Really easy. Oh, excuse me. Oh, bit of a corner there. A wall ride might be a nice line around that, you know. Smokers Highway. Arriving just in time. Oh, come a bit dirty. Yep, you thought it was dead, guys. You thought it was dead, but no. I'm a wee bit upset now with these AI drivers. So I'm just letting them know, 'cause I class them all as one really. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. Come on. He's just gonna stuff me on the run to finish line every lap, isn't he? He is. How not to fly through stuff. An easy peasy level. And that's him. He didn't slow down in the last race in this corner. I hoped he might. I'm gonna have to go and tune. That's why you were thinking this is gonna be good. Yeah, we can't beat him. Cross the line. Only need. Mark, there was a bit of a red face, but that's a good idea. That's a good idea. We're going back in there. Don't need to go and buy tuning or anything. Bang, go straight back in there. It's only 2 laps. Mom will probably win it this time. First go at this. Sorry I don't have my phone on now to honk my horn at him. Oh, hold on, let me try this line. I just seen that there at the last minute, so it did, you know. Just, I'm like that. I spot lines that no one else would even think of. Just out of nowhere, I seen that wee line, just threw it in for a bit of a gain. Easy peasy level. Shouldn't have a problem with these guys at all. Speed for free. 1 up to go. Give us a tune. I don't even know if my throat. We've been ramming magical stuff into your throat. There's a normal name we lines right there, just in front of the flag marshal's backs. Did you see it? Did you spot it? It's not. They can be hard to spot. But with 20/20 vision, real like reflexes of a fly and stuff, you can't spot these things. Like Lewis Hamilton probably would have spotted that line a mile away. Don't give him a dig at you. He's going to drive past me. He's going to drive past me on the way to the finish line. I'm sorry, sir. This could be a particularly wide vehicle. You find in front of you. Oh, excuse me. Again, let's go for that wee line that was spotted a while back there. We used it slightly different that time. You can like, use it nose first or tail first. It's a real handy wee line to have in the back pocket. He's just going to drive past me. The finish line. You only need top three. You only need top three. Oh. Could I be cheeky? Could I be cheeky? I could be cheeky. I could be cheeky. Surely there's no way past now. The dirtiness is now going to be affected big time. Yes, our dirtiness is top-notch dirtiness. Top-notch dirtiness. Easy, lads, easy. Racer Buy is in the house. Scott, you should have made your account from Asia so you could race with the Japanese. I don't speak any Japanese, so don't. In fact, I might speak a wee bit. It's either Chinese or Japanese. I'm not sure what it is, but mushi. That means hello in one of those, I think. Could be. Yeah, Chinese or Japanese. It is. I'm right. I'll believe myself. So, mushi, sir. Thank you for hopping in. I remember that stream a minute ago when I was on that screen. Lars is in the house. Hello, Lars. Apologies, lads, for missing chat. 35 of you in. Thank you for joining me. Scotty's attempts at talking a new language are always great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Should say that more professional. Thank you, GG. Thank you very much. TSR is in the house as well. Hey Scotty, I just bought a part for Sparkle Hyperdrive racing boots. They are really comfy for racing with the wheel and pedals. I just used the bog standard socks. I would let you see the socks, but I'm not going to, because I should have put a clean pair on. They're a wee bit dirty. So, but my feet's absolutely beautiful. Lovely feet, you know. Feet are ugly things, I know. But like if you had to rate feet on sexiness on a scale of 1 to 10, I would be 10 on the sexiness of the feet. Just no boils, no big hairiness about them, no huge, big bendy, weird toes or anything. Just lovely formation feet. You would be very, very impressed. Another wee thing, guys. If any of you do know for sure if JJ was just telling lies there. In fact, we already thought that stuff through. He is telling lies. Mr. Turismo wouldn't do that on you. He wouldn't be allowed to. I'd take him to court. I'd fight him all the way. Let's have another drink of tonight's sponsors. Baby size cans of a Koppenberg with cherry, helping me talk shite for you. Cheers. Right, I think we've completed that one. So you can see what I mean about the easy peasy level and why I went this way. It's just going to be really, really easy and quickly for us to work through all this. We'll go through it in no time at all. Look, we'll have to go back to the cafe now to get another book. 3:30 AM where Cosmic is, and you can't sleep. Let me try and help. Close your eyes. Get some sleep. It's too late now to change anything, but it's alright. Get some sleep. It's so dark outside, so close your eyes and feel the wind turn round. If you're not lost, I guess that makes you found. JJ's sleeping, guys. Shh. Don't wake him up. You know what he's like whenever he's awake. Cosmic is sleeping away now, thank you. Not a problem, sir. Not a problem, sir. We'll just settle down. Right, what are we doing here? Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Oh, T-Force. What else have you got for me? Shh. It's raining over there too, where you are. The rain is off over here at the moment. We had a very poor day yesterday. And yes, I already told you that I had to go out today with my PlayStation 5 controller. It wasn't working right. I thought it was alright because my attitude was, well, it works. The O button worked. It didn't click in like the way it was meant to. It was like a sponge, like pressing on a bit of sponge, and sometimes it stuck in, and the triangle button was like that too. I wasn't planning on bringing it back over because I'm on a steering wheel, hardly ever use the controller, and it was still working. But Junior came up, and as soon as Junior pressed it once, he says, bring that back over right away. He says, like, I know that doesn't annoy you in the games that you play, but if that was me playing all my fighting games, that would melt my head. He says the triangle button and the O button is very, very important in our games. So I went over this morning, my mum and dad called down and gave me a lift over, and they changed it for me, no problem. Scotty, has Scotty Senior 2 met Surrey yet? I did meet her. I didn't really talk to her. I've not really paid much attention to her. I've seen her looking at me, like I've seen her looking at me with her beautiful smile. So I have, but I've not really been paying any attention to her at all. I've kind of been ignoring her, but it's been working. She keeps coming back. You know, I'm doing something right. Luca, hello Luca, blah 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 blah. Thank you, man. You have to be quick to catch what Luca is saying sometimes. You know, I don't catch much of what he's saying either on the second account. Right, I follow the circle. That's all I have to do. Deforest Raceway. In we go. Change car, right. What has the big PP? 446 of a PP. I can't see through that at all, so I have no idea what that is, but surely that'll be a crap PP. 419, 377, right, we're going for the 446. Am I allowed in? I am allowed in. Blah 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 blah. You get the drift of what they're saying. Laura says, thanks for the song, I'll remember it and try to get some rest myself. And Laura, congratulations on the win. I mean, that you've all got on Ali's channel as well. You could tell it meant a lot. Right, so let's just win this really, really easily. You know, highly recommend, if you're in a rush to get through the game, the easy, super duper, easy peasy level is the way to go. You'll see here just how easy it is to win. There's no messing about, no second or third tries, anything like that needed on this level. It's just so easy. Excuse me. Smoker's Highway. Oh, there was 5 gears. There was 5 gears in this one. Just like in all the race cars. One lap to go. We're catching them because it's on the easy level. Thank you, man. I was never going to get stopped there beside you. Absolute gentleman, absolute gentleman. Not many people would have did that for you, but he did it for us. Much nicer people to drive with on the super duper easy peasy level. They don't put up any sort of fight or resistance, as far as I remember. Taps out very quick. Staying the gear toe low reminds me of the kart race a while ago. Yep. When I thought I only had 5 gears. It didn't top out, but it didn't top out, to be fair. I revved the nuts out of that thing. There we go. Another thing, just like that, in the blink of an eye, some might say. A blink of an eye. We've just won this race first time, easy peasy, no problems whatsoever. One more to win. Absolutely flying through this stuff. We're winning this one, surely. Go, go, go. Or as Murray Walker would have said, go, go, go. Oh, again, he may have to help me. Absolute gentleman, absolute. Where would you find gentlemen racers like this? I'll tell you where. Easy peasy. Ooh, I forgot what track it was. Thought we were on the full version. Almost a red face there. The match with the big red eyes. Look at how they've just moved out of the way. Oh! Oh! There was a corner there. See how he tried to push me, get me back up to speed and stuff. 2 laps. 8 seconds. Ooh, 9 seconds. Cut. Cars is in the house and he says, Scott, excuse me, have you managed to win the Mazda mission yet? Because if not, I think the AI is unbeatable. Put it to hard because it's a bug. Right. No thank you, sir. No thank you. Thanks very much for that kind offer though. Of going and trying to do something that is unwinnable. That's a fantastic idea. That wouldn't be frustrating in any way at all. So wooden cars. I'm sure there's lots of people in the chat there is on their way there as we speak to do that unwinnable race. It's a bug as well. So even if you win, you can't do that stuff. And then JJ comes right in afterwards and says, nah, I won it. By 37 seconds. It's well possible. Was it meant to retry? Was it meant to retry or was that a mistake? Right, our first go at this in this wee car. Don't really know what to expect in this wee car yet. Haven't drove it at all. Excuse me. Scotty, he's talking about the Mazda race at Tascuba. Oh, that one. No, that'll not even be open for us on this account. And we'll not even have the car or anything. We need to get the circuit experience opened. In fact, I'll maybe do that because these are boring me. So we'll do that next. We'll go and we'll see what circuit experience is open, because that's where the big dough is. So we'll go there and make money for race cars, and then we'll have a second account to play on. Try and find a bit of speed. Oh! Remember, there's no brakes in this one. Should still maybe have a chance, you'd like to think. Why did he restart the race? He thought he only paused to read the car. I know, so did I. I'm not sure, Craig. I think it was a mistake. An accidental slip of the finger or the thumb, we'll say. The professional streamer's worst nightmare, guys. A brain fade. Kind of do need to think about this a wee bit, just to make sure that we'll win the damn race. Hello, sir. Can I drive right around outside of you? No, it appears not. What about the inside? Excuse me. Right, Mr. Hazal. in the lead. The smooth operator. That he is. Look at him trying to come over to defend. Just, he's good. Like he definitely is good. He's just not as good as me. Not today. Like a Granny. Oh, he was a bit less Granny like. A lift and a coast and a cruise. And again, a lift and a coast. There's a corner here. Absolutely terrified. There we go. Done and dusted. First try. So simple. You completed it today, cars. Well done. Right, let's go and win some money faster. Or will we complete the book first? We'll complete the book first and open up. Hopefully that is the last one in this book to complete, maybe. Is it? It is, it is. It's a book done and dusted. Right, World Circuits. So hopefully they give, I think they give me the car to drive. Oh lovely. No, don't even worry about that. That pays out hardly anything. Right, there's a few here. Brands Hatch, Circuit Experience, and I'm not allowed to drive this car, I think. Do some circuit experience, then just buy my way through. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. We've got a second account now. Hopefully, we'll be able to start using the main account on tracks that we're good on and places where we've got a bit of a flow and learnt a bit on the second account. And if we're struggling on the second account, we'll just continue to use it and have fun, but we need to get the main account up higher in the ratings, so hopefully there'll be a nice combination or something comes up that we seem to have a bit of a flow on. I do like to start off with a bronze level, guys, in case any of you were wondering. I don't just like to dive in there, you know. There's a lot of slower guys who watch us who like to see how the bronze is achieved rather than just the gold, you know. I might even throw in a silver here as well, or maybe even another bronze if I feel like the bronze people maybe were having problems copying what I did with that ghost. Yeah, 2 bronzes we'll throw in. Right, now we'll move on and we'll get a gold or a silver. I'll probably do silver, you know, just now that I think about it. I'll let them see what the silver looks like. You may need this car for a series. You and Moomin are thinking about trying to get a series up and running. There's that much shit to do at the moment on this. I don't even think I would throw myself into a series at the moment. There's that much to do on this game, especially if there's daily races. I think there are nice combinations and all the what do you call it? The manufacturers. Right, was it this time if he remembered how to drive the damn car? It might not be. 3 bronzes. Just for the people who were stuck on the bronze. Oh, you're hoping that to get the lobbies, I mean, sorted. Surely in the next update, it has to be even a try. Even if they don't fix that, surely they have to try and mention something. We've tried to fix the lobbies. Apologies, we fucked it up. Right, so we'll do 4 bronzes. So we'll just in case, you know, 3 for people to watch and then just another one filled up. We do need to move on to silvers. We'll skip the silvers, you know. We'll let people jump from the bronze to the gold. Never mind about the silvers. The penalty system needs fixing or getting rid of. Why? What are you finding wrong with the penalty system? My experience with the game is that there's not much wrong with the penalty system. Don't you, I mean, join in the crew of complainers demanding changes to the penalty system, and then they'll fuck about with it the way they did in GT Sport. You don't want them doing that. Believe their penalties aren't that bad. Stop people taking shortcuts and I mean sort out all the wall riding cheats and stuff. The penalties are fine. Just leave them. Don't mess about with them. Let us all learn how to drive with a 1 penalty system. I don't want any chopping and changing the way there was in GT Sport. Try and learn how to drive this week on Gran Turismo Sport. Okay. 3 days later, right, you straight, so you're not allowed to touch people like this or touch people there and here, or that's a penalty. Week number 2, ho ho ho, right. You're allowed to headbutt him in the face. That's totally legal. Right, I just golded that one. Sector 2. They are terrible. Tell me what's terrible about them. Whenever you're racing, what is it you're finding terrible about them? I know the wee bumper car scenarios that you can get involved in. I mean, can hand you a penalty. But like any time I've drove into the back of someone, I've got a penalty. Even if it's a wee stupid driving into the back of someone where you don't really deserve a penalty. Still my fault. I drove into the back of him. Scotty, someone rejoined the track in front of you, so you hit them because you couldn't avoid them, and you got a penalty. JT, man, it's your fault. I'm really sorry that you couldn't avoid them. It was a crash. It was an accident. You couldn't avoid them, but like if it was out on the road, your insurance company would be paying that man an absolute fortune. Better awareness, or just one of those things. That's nothing to do. That's unfortunate, I think. Geez, Scotty, man, read the rest of the message. What one did I start reading and didn't? Also, read the rest of the message. It's not my fault. I'm going to have to scroll up. Track in front of you, you hit them because you couldn't avoid them, and you got a penalty. People also getting penalties for being rammed. That is unfortunate. It is unfortunate, and there'll be idiots who ram people. My experience of it so far is whenever I hit into people, I get the penalty. So that's a good bit about it. I really don't care what the penalties are like. I've not had an awful time with the penalties at the moment. I've done a good wee lot of racing online. Maybe I'm just being lucky. I have picked up penalties here, there and everywhere, but I haven't really noticed anything that I would say, oh dear, that's awful. You see, Kimmy has not changed. Why has he been up to no good again? Or Kimmy? He's very, very unlucky in spin to win. So he was. He's not going to change, boys. He's not going to change. We're gonna have to give up on Kimmy. It's a lot better than no penalties, says Damo. I like penalties, Damo. I would definitely prefer penalties, even if they don't work and get handed out wrong and stuff. You learn what they're handed out for, and then you race appropriately. I mean, to those rules. And I like having rules. There's always going to be idiots who are going to cause mayhem. It's the same in every single racing game. There's idiots and there's mayhem that goes on. It's about trying to avoid all that shit. And if you get a bunch of half-decent guys who have been racing for a load of months with the same penalty system working, they'll all be nice and clean races, smart and sensible until the last couple of laps, and then perhaps they'll risk a penalty. Ivan is in the house. Hello. Evan Lester. Hello, sir. Thanks for hopping in. Apologies if we're missing much of that chat. Could you have an awfully crap drive out of that and perhaps let me have much better drive? How much better do you need? What is it even? Oh my god, we're a mile off. We need to have a second quicker. Wee bit of focus required in this one. Maury is in the house as well. Is that a full second? I don't think it's a full second. It was pretty close. It was 0.8 of a second. An hour, a wee bit quicker. Arkies is back in the house again. Right, we need to beat that ghost by 0.2 of a second. There we go. Done and dusted. Oh, that was painful, sir. That was painful, sir. Neil, pleasure. Apologies, man, that we're not on ball tonight with that chat compared to our usual OP skills at reading it. Thank you as always for joining me. Let's try and exit it in third gear and see what it feels like. Oh, exit it in third gear is better. Much better. Look at that. Sector 3. It's alright, it's alright. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to see here. There's nothing to see here, boys. There's no red faces or anything. Don't worry. Jux is in the house, true, probably, definitely. Have to restore the rigidity soon on the Tomahawk. Right. Let's do this on first go. Stay back. Stay back, I say. That's how you do it in one go. One and done. Just like that. Also, why have they unghosted back markers? Just a little thing that is so obviously needed to get rid of them. I disagree. You see, I think they should be the way they are. I really do. I know it does allow for idiots to slow down. I don't even know, like, you need to be a real idiot to slow down and wait on someone, like, to get revenge. You need to make sure that you didn't get anyone else involved and kill anyone's races, you know. You need to be a very, very nice driver, really, to do it appropriately and pull that stuff off and still look like a nice guy. But I like having it on. It should be on. Why should it not be on? You're all, most of you, 90% of you, I have to listen to you saying about you want it to be real. It should be realistic. Oh, this game's not realistic. It doesn't do this. This wouldn't happen in real life. That wouldn't. Well, back markers. Boom. Real life. Sometimes back markers in real life can be idiots. The same as in the game. Sometimes that shit goes on in real life too. Believe it or not. Just nowhere near as much as in the game. I would like to see them keeping the back markers in. Because again, it's only idiots that's going to mess about and drive really, really poor. If you're in a good lobby with nice drivers, then none of that shit will go down. And if something's happened to the race and they're a lot behind, even if they're in their own battle, they should have good awareness, or they'll be idiots, and you'll have to deal with that stuff. Scotty, back markers in real life aren't going to wait and take out the leader. JJ, away onto YouTube and type in back markers getting revenge, or back markers causing crashes. Type it into YouTube, son. You'll have hours and hours of stuff there to watch. If you can't find any on car, you will find ones on car racing as well, but you'll find loads of them on motocross as well. Damo says, I know, JJ. Big red faces for you two, live on stream. You are going to have fun watching that stuff on YouTube, boys. Type that into YouTube. That shit goes down in real life. Nowhere near as much like as what it does on a computer game, but you would fully expect that. It does go down in real life as well. People have probably been sacked and lost their jobs for doing that stuff. Here's a guy, had a career as a race car driver. Unfortunately, he lost the plot with a fellow competitor and proceeded to slow down and wait for a whole lap before ruining the other guy's race. His team has sent out an apology and said he will never race with us again. Not getting penalised in real life. You don't in the game. It's a game. It is a game. You're saying the exact words that you need to listen to. It's a game. Did we get a goal there? I think we might have got a goal there. Sector 4. I can't honestly say I've had any really, really poor penalties that I'm worried about. Just making me think to myself, this game is broke. This is unplayable. Most of the penalties that I've seen, that I've got, there has been a wee handful of them like that I'm like, oh, Mr. Turismo, that wasn't even my fault. For sure, you're always going to get that, but the majority of them, I deserved the penalty, even if I only hit into the gam front a wee small bit. I am, Ivan. Apologies for looking so magical tonight in 1080p and perhaps not being quite as professional as what we usually are here on the Scottish Senior channel. We're consuming beverages. It's not really a racing stream, it's more a chill out stream because it didn't have anything on my channel today. So as soon as Junior left and went home, I thought to myself, well, you've had nothing on the channel today, so you might as well get on, even though you shouldn't really be showing yourself in this state. I was brave enough and prepared to face the ridicule that comes with it. He said right before receiving ridicule and never appearing again on YouTube. You can see his eyelashes now and everything. Have you not seen them before? I probably don't look as spectacular as I really should be looking. I should be a wee bit of makeup and stuff on, maybe. Right. On 19 seconds for a goal. Yes, the base PS4 could only do 720, and I thought that I couldn't watch 1080p on my telephone as well, because I went into one of my videos to watch it and it would only let me watch it in 1080p. I was not pleased. I was like, so my telephone doesn't do 1080p, right? You must need a better telephone. Turns out it was an older video that I was watching, that I broadcast and made on the PlayStation 4 when I typed in or went into my PlayStation 5 one. I did have an option to 1080p. Clicked on it, didn't watch much of it, now there was just too much sexiness. Whenever I clicked into it, I was like, ah! I've already got gold in this one. Is this a full lap? Maybe this is a full lap. Yes, this would be a full lap you're doing now. "60 frames per second. I don't even know what that is. What frames per second? Is that different than that 1080p? I did prioritize the frame rate. That was one of the questions that it asked me on the PlayStation 5 when I signed in. It says, would you like to prioritize the frame rate or prioritize the trace rain in replays? And I was like, get out of here with that replay shit. It already looks absolutely spectacular. Right, how far off were we of getting it, I wonder? 39, 40, 41. Oh, he was going to have to try again. It's okay, guys, it's okay. Just a small hiccup. Don't worry about that wide line. That'll give us extra drive on the way as we start the next try. It's alright, I'm gonna do it, don't worry. That shit'll be done in one. Bit earlier on the brakes this time. Last thing we want is anything to happen that would be a bit embarrassing, you know. When you're live streaming this stuff, you kind of need to nail it right away. Um, 41.5, and we're like a half a second off the pace with him, weren't we? So we'll have to beat him by half a second. Stay back, boy. Surely that's opened up a shitload of space between us. A wee bit of a flow around that one. Starting to look close to half a second. That's a half a second. That's easily a half a second. There we go. Easy in the end. Just one try at it. Let's see how much money we got for that. Exit out. Exit out. Give me the money, Mrs. Ridmo. You know I want it. Oh, I have to press the button to get it. Twice. 2, 3. No, just 2. 120,000 for all bronze and 600,000. Was there any other versions of it? No, there wasn't any other versions. Goodwood. One and done. That's what I'm thinking at Goodwood. One and done the whole way through. No mistakes whatsoever. Sector 1. It's a Group 4 car, so it should take the first corner reasonably well, you would like to think. A bit of a break on, maybe touch the fourth maybe. Is that quick enough for a gold? It is quick enough for a gold. At the moment, the one done challenge is up for grabs. Sector 1 was a gift. Sector 2. Oh, easy, easy. Was that quick enough for a one and done in Sector 2? It was. Making it look so easy, you must be thinking at home. I wish I could do that. Sector 3. The chicane. Oh, that was absolutely shite. That was absolutely shite. Might have to try a wee bit harder through the chicane. A bit of yay. A bit of yay. Was that quick enough for one and done? The corner was shite. It might not be. It's not. It's not. Bronze. Make that into a bronze video to show the people how to get bronze. I'll make this one into the one and done gold one. First try. How did I put the camera in the top center? It was just one of the options I had. It's not like the PlayStation 4, it's totally different. The PlayStation 4 had options in each corner, 4 options. And in this, I have like 3, top, middle, bottom, top, middle, bottom. Oh, one lap. I think maybe just stay this here, you know. The revs came right quick afterwards. Oh, don't do that. Excuse me. Thank you, Angela. Thank you. That's a great idea, Angela. I like the way Angela thinks. And I've seen Angela in a few other chats as well, and she's always making sense. Very, very sensible person is Angela. A shout chicane, but should be enough maybe. Even though we miss gear, is that enough? Yeah, of course it's enough. 40 in the house, guys. Thank you very much for joining me this evening. I'm a wee bit worse for wear. I'm tired. Didn't sleep much last night. Almost done an all-nighter. Like a teenager, you might say, like a teenager. Although I'm not a teenager. You can tell by my bake. I've had quite a few drinks as well. I might even pour myself a whiskey soon. Another one. Done and dusted. That'll not be much money, not much of a payout for Goodwood, I wouldn't think. But we'll take it. 60,000 and 300,000. What else is there? Alice. Circle experience. I'm gonna grab a Bicky. I've only one style of Bicky left in the jar. We had a whole jar full of all different sorts of Bickies, but now the only thing left is club oranges. They appeared to be the Bickies that none of us wanted. Me and Junior dove all over the chocolate bars, all over the gold Bicky bars, the rocky caramel Bicky bars were all devoured. There was double daggers there, all kinds of chocolate bars in that, and the only thing left now is club oranges. It's not a bad one to have a few of them left, like we didn't dive on them while there was other selections there, but pretty good. PS5 Hut is in the house. How's your game today? Angela like the mint ones nicer. Slow. We're going slow today. We're on a second account, Mr. Hut, and we've been drinking and kind of doing some magical things. Just trying to get a bit of money on the second account. So as we can start learning on the dailies on an account that we don't give a damn about. Drinking and racing sounds good. You know, I agree. I think that's a fabulous idea. Join me as I go and get myself another beverage. Again, please don't check out the bum area on the way. If you would, just look elsewhere. I absolutely hate anyone like thinking of maybe having a look there, you know. Oh, would hate to think anyone was taking advantage of me in such a way. Sorry about the crunching. Right, another beverage. Sat down. Sector 1. Callum McRae came out that day. Oh, turn the camera around. Sorry guys. Sorry. It's alright. Nothing too embarrassing. Nothing too embarrassing. Brum brum. That could have been embarrassing there, Angela. That could have been embarrassing. Thank you. Done with this finally. Got the last goal in Sector 4 at the North Life. It's taking the bloody ages. A big payout, but no doubt a huge payout for you. Pretty big sector. Not good enough. You'll have to haul just a bit more ass, please, in your next effort. Looked like we were going to crash there, but caught that stuff like an absolute boss. Could have been embarrassing, for sure. Was that quick enough? Probably not. No, it still wasn't quick enough that time. Oh, you need to do a full lap. The full lap was actually quite... The first lap I did as well was a steady enough lap, just trying to get a time in, and it was 5 seconds off the pace. Had to push quite a bit, I mean, to get the full lap in. That was only silver, but I was ready to have a bicky there in celebration. I'll not have a bicky yet, I'll keep it there. I'm not allowed to bicky until I get gold. You need more 9 seconds. Yeah, it was definitely a hard enough challenge. I mean, the lap that I did do it in, I think I did it on my second go, like on my second completed lap. I had like 3 tries to complete the lap. I mean, quitting and then restarting, but then I beat it. I mean, by judging how hard I had to push off that ghost. But yeah, it was a pretty competitive one for sure. It was a good lap that was needed, like, to get it. Oh, and that's this one over. Well, I haven't done this one either. Was that quick enough, please? It was. Where's that Vicky? Club Orange celebration. That wasn't as fast as Scotty Senior. Well, it is my second account. It'll have to do. My ears itchy, my ears itchy. Oh, oh, yep. My ear was itchy. That's one of the hazards of being a race driver. The old itchy ear can catch you out. Don't do that shit. Surely this can't be gold anymore. After that, he said yes, because he kind of knew it was going to be shite. Right, stay away from the inside. Nice big high line. There you go. Must be a wee bit closer, still probably won't be it. It was it. You're sure they have re-profiles the edit from the big bank turn? It feels tighter now. Oh, I just got another gold. I wish I had a gold bars to celebrate getting the gold, but we've got Club Orange bars, and that last one was quite spectacular, I have to say. Damu, thanks for hanging about, man. We'll catch you in the next one. Right, so we're not doing too good job. It might be a while before we'll have another Becky. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. We're learning, we're learning. Let's finish the lap just to see how ridiculously poor it's going to be. Give us an idea. No, no, we'll not, we'll not. There's a young lad there. Dropped him off a piece of a race car. Right, come on. Was it good enough? Was it good enough? It was good enough for Becky. Race band in the house, hello race band. Don't die, don't die. Nearly a Becky. Nearly a Becky. Not yet. Was that good enough? Surely, Mr. Turismo. It was. Ugh. Another Becky. For completing the full track. Celebrating style. Right. $40 of you in as well, and 42 likes. Thank you very much, guys. I think I'm gonna go and buy a car. Yeah, we got 3 million. So let's end this stream. I'm going to get a pizza on. I'm going to put a pizza in the oven. And Mother Life. Oxera, hello. What about you? You're looking well. I missed that wee smile of yours. Hello, blah blah blah. Blah blah, help. Okay, sounds like a plan. Europe. Germany. Volkswagen. Right, we've got a Beetle. That's our base. Race car to be able to use. Some sort of helmet given to us. Right, now. Surely if I go over here. And content, search, styles. I does. Search. No content was found. Search again. Has he disappeared off the face of the planet? Search for Scotty. Content search. Ooh. Right. We're looking for a sexified beetle. There is a sexified beetle. Like, repost, steal. And let's go and put it on. So we're going to at least start our second account streams with a sexy car twirling about the place. Hello, Sarah. Nice to see you back. Oh, sorry, Sarah. I came to the wrong place. Can I talk to you again in a minute? I'll be back shortly. Give us a wee second. I needed to go to GT Auto in here. Blah 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 blah. Load. My items. Nothing in our collection. There it is. And just like that, a sexified beetle. 5,000 credits. Absolutely cheap as chips. Have you ever seen a library like that for just £5,000? My goodness, the bargain of the century. Look at that stuff. I'll leave you with one more biscuit for the biscuit fans who like to see kind of drunk, slightly drunk people and magical people having a munchie. What day is it? It is Monday tomorrow. It's Monday now because we're after midnight. So new daily races and stuff on tomorrow then. We've got this car to race and 3 million to buy other cars, whatever cars are OP. Hopefully there's a couple of good tracks and a bit of fun to be had. Thank you very much, any of you who hopped in and joined me for not really a go at the game, more of a bit of a drunken waffle tonight. Slightly different than the norm, but it has been a pleasure. Thank you very much, and I'll be on a touch wood at some point tomorrow to find out what the dailies and stuff are, and we've got the second account now to get our speed up. Have a good one, guys. A pleasure as always. How do we end this stream now? A share button. Enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Bye.